The Kalenjin people trace their ancestry back to the Nile Valley, a region often referred to as the cradle of civilization. Their migration journey, spanning centuries, led them southward through the plains of Sudan. They eventually settled in the fertile highlands of what is now known as Kenya. This arduous journey was marked by encounters with other communities and adaptation to diverse environments. The Kalenjin people, during their migration, carried with them not only their possessions but also their rich cultural heritage. This included their language, beliefs, and social structures. These elements of their culture would continue to evolve as they interacted with new landscapes and peoples. Linguistic evidence suggests a close connection between the Kalenjin language and those spoken by Nilotic communities in Sudan. This linguistic link provides a tangible connection to their origins and sheds light on the expansive network of related cultures across East Africa. The Kalenjin people's migration was not a single event, but rather a series of movements driven by various factors. These factors likely included the search for better grazing lands and water sources for their livestock, as well as pressure from neighboring communities. The Kalenjin are not a monolithic group, but rather a collection of 8 distinct sub-tribes. These sub-tribes, while sharing a common ancestry and language family, have developed unique cultural practices and dialects over time. Each sub-tribe has its own rich history, traditions, and stories passed down through generations. The 8 Kalenjin sub-tribes are the Kipsigis, Nandi, Kayo, Marakwet, Tugan, Pokot, Sabaot, and Terik. The Kipsigis, primarily found in the Rift Valley, are the largest sub-tribe. The Nandi, known for their resistance against British colonialism, inhabit the highlands around Nandi Hills. The Kayo and Marakwet peoples reside on the escarpment overlooking the Kerio Valley, known for its stunning landscapes. The Tugan, known for their long-distance running prowess, inhabit Baringo County. The Pokot, residing in the northern regions, are recognized for their vibrant beadwork and traditional attire. The Sabaot, found on the slopes of Mount Elgon, are unique for their agricultural practices, including the cultivation of coffee. The Terik, the smallest of the sub-tribes, primarily reside in the Kakamega region and have interacted extensively with their Luhya neighbors. The Kalenjin people have a rich cultural heritage rooted in their pastoralist traditions. Cattle, sheep, and goats were central to their way of life, providing sustenance and acting as a measure of wealth and status. Livestock were not merely economic assets, but also held cultural and spiritual significance. Traditional Kalenjin society was organized around age sets, groups of individuals initiated together who shared responsibilities and social standing. These age sets played a vital role in maintaining social order, defense, and the transmission of knowledge and values. Respect for elders was paramount, as they held wisdom and experience. Rites of passage marked significant transitions in an individual's life, from birth to adulthood and marriage. Circumcision ceremonies, held with great importance, signified the transition into adulthood for boys and girls. Marriage ceremonies were elaborate affairs, strengthening ties between families and communities. The Kalenjin people developed a deep connection with their environment, relying on their knowledge of the land for survival. They possessed a wealth of indigenous knowledge about plants, animals, and weather patterns. This knowledge was passed down orally through generations, ensuring the community's continued existence. Section 4. Shifting sands from pastoralism to modern economies. While pastoralism traditionally formed the backbone of the Kalenjin economy, the 20th century witnessed a significant shift towards agriculture and other economic activities. Land fragmentation, population growth, and government policies encouraged a move towards settled agriculture. The fertile highlands inhabited by many Kalenjin communities proved suitable for cultivating crops such as maize, wheat, tea, and coffee. These cash crops provided new avenues for income generation and contributed to Kenya's agricultural output. However, this transition also brought challenges, including land disputes and environmental degradation. Beyond agriculture, the Kalenjin people have made significant contributions to Kenya's athletic success, particularly in long-distance running. Kenyan athletes, many hailing from Kalenjin communities, have dominated international competitions, showcasing their exceptional talent and endurance. Tourism has also emerged as a vital economic sector in some Kalenjin areas. The scenic landscapes, such as the Kerio Valley and the slopes of Mount Elgon, attract visitors seeking adventure and cultural immersion. This has created opportunities for employment in hospitality, tour guiding and craft production. Section 5. A Fight for Freedom, Kalenjin in Kenya's independence struggle. The Kalenjin people played a significant role in Kenya's struggle for independence from British colonial rule. They actively resisted colonial policies that sought to control their land, resources, and way of life. The fight for independence was not merely a political struggle, but a fight for their cultural survival. One of the most prominent figures in Kalenjin resistance was Koitalel Arap Samoe, an Orkoyot, or spiritual leader of the Nandi people. He rallied his people against British intrusion and exploitation in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Koitalel's legacy continues to inspire generations of Kenyans. During the Mau Mau uprising of the 1950s, many Kalenjin people joined the armed struggle against colonial rule. They contributed to the fight for independence through various means, including providing intelligence, food and shelter to Mau Mau fighters. After Kenya gained independence in 1963, Kalenjin leaders played active roles in shaping the new nation. They held prominent positions in government, contributing to policymaking and national development. However, the post-independence period also saw political tensions and land injustices, some of which continue to this day. Section 6. Shaping a Nation Kalenjin. Contributions to Kenya's identity. The Kalenjin people, with their rich history, culture and contributions, have played a significant role in shaping Kenya's national identity. Their resilience, adaptability and spirit of community have enriched the tapestry of Kenyan society. Their athletic achievements on the global stage have brought pride and recognition to Kenya. The world now associates Kenya with long-distance running, thanks in large part to the exceptional talent of Kalenjin runners. Their cultural practices, from traditional dances and music to their intricate beadwork and craftsmanship, add to the vibrancy and diversity of Kenyan heritage. Their languages, while distinct, contribute to the linguistic richness of the country. Despite facing challenges and historical injustices, the Kalenjin people continue to strive for progress and equality. Their story is intertwined with the story of Kenya, a testament to their resilience and their enduring spirit.